He's off the ventilator now, so we can start trying to get him back on his feet, rehabbing, getting him stronger. Today was the first time we did a stand and transfer into the chair.
Can you stand up?
He's previously quite active. Apparently he climbed Penavan 2 weeks prior to his admission here to hospital.
We largely industrialised the process of intensive care, which sounds quite brutal, but it was the only way to manage such large numbers in such a short period of time. I would say, given the peak numbers we had, given that the virus was doubling every 3.5 days, we were probably only about a week away from being overrun, really, and in terms of critical care capacity, even with the very detailed plans that we had in place, we would struggle potentially to deal with the bigger peak. We were very much on the verge of not coping.
Can't say that any nurse hasn't cried here, but yeah, the worst thing is patients dying without families and knowing that families at home. You can deal with something when you know what the plan is. There is no plan with Covid-19. It's a brand new, unprecedented virus that we just don't know if it'll end and when it'll end. The only thing we have to fight the virus at the moment is lockdown. There is no vaccine. That is our only defence.
They've spent a lot of time with a breathing tube, sedated unconscious, and on a lot of drugs to help them remain unconscious. And as we wake them up, as they start to improve medically, what we see is a huge amount of weakness throughout the whole body. And what we would do is we would try and provide them with a voice at the earliest opportunity, because as you can imagine, being in intensive care is an incredibly anxiety-provoking experience for the patients, and without a voice, that's made even worse.
Can we take that tissue from there?
We've got some people on this ward who have been on intensive care. Jeff is what we would call a step-down ITU rehab patient. Also, there are patients that haven't been as severely affected as Jeff on this ward, but they do require hospital treatment for their COVID. And we're here to rehab them as well.
8.5 weeks since I saw my wife and family, and that in itself is quite upsetting. I'm a painting decorator, self-employed painting decorator, and up until this COVID thing, I was quite busy and successful. And
healthy? Were you healthy?
Yeah. And it's only literally this COVID thing which literally wiped my world. And
what's your last memory before you came in here?
My last memory was going to Cheltenham races. I probably caught the damn thing there, but that was the last memory I've had.